What's up, guys? Learning AE here, and we're coming at you with a new tutorial. So, I hope you're extremely stoked, just like I am. It's a summer break, so of course you're stoked, we're all happy. And yeah, let's get down to it. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an expression that will change your life forever. My friend was asking me if you could keyframe scale to audio. And, well, in fact you can, and I have a little something where I did it right here. I did not keyframe a single effect in this edit. I just used what I'm going to show you. And we can go through everything here. Actually, we will, because I'm going to go through some things and just some ways to use it. So, let's get down to it, guys. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab your first clip, and well, that's what I'm going to do. We have this one right here. This should work perfectly. Okay, and where do I start? Okay, so what you're going to want to do is then you're going to want to grab some audio. Okay, here's the audio. Okay, so we have the audio, and you know, let's just go to some sort of drop. So let's see how this sounds. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna get down to this, and here we go. So the first order of business is you're gonna want to right click on the audio track and go to keyframe a system. What this is going to do is it's going to create an audio amplitude with sliders that are keyframed to the beat. So whenever there's a big beat, they're going to go to like 50, and whenever there's a smaller beat, you know, they're at 5. They're just fluctuating there. So we're going to go down. We're going to start with the simplest effect, the agony sort of brightness flicker. And all you really have to do for this is go to Effect, Color Correction, Brightness and Contrast, and then click U on the audio amplitude, then alt click on the brightness, and pick whip the both channels. So here we go. I'll show you what we got. We got the little agony flicker, but this one's to the beat. It's not with Magic Bullet. So yeah, it's not with Magic Bullet Misfire, so it's pretty sick. I'm just gonna delete that because it's gonna ruin everything else. But now we're going to start to get into the expression where, well, the magic happens. So, without any further ado, I've always wanted to say that, here we go. So, next, for scale, yeah, we're going to do scaling to the beat. We're going to go Layer, New, Adjustment Layer, again. We're going to go to Effect, Distort, and once we go to Distort, we are looking for Transform. Oh my god, I'm slow. Okay, so we have Transform. We're going to click on the audio amplitude, then click on the bar graph, and click on the both channels. What the hell's going on here? I want to show them. There we go. Okay, so we're going to find our peaks, and our peaks are generally where the drops are. So our lowest peak is somewhere around 54. No. It's right around here, so we'll go with 57. So remember that expression, because now what we're going to do is we're going to alt click on the audio amplitude and go, here's what we're going to type, linear bracket value comma. Okay, so how do I explain this? The first two numbers are your reference point. So 57 to, what is our highest point? Our highest point is 60 to, so 65, we're gonna, no, 65, then comma, and this is what the scale is gonna be, 100 to 105. I think I did that right. Yeah, I did that right. So what we're gonna be seeing here, if we turn off the graphs, and now, okay, so no. Now we have to alt click the scale, click U on the audio amplitude again, and pick whip the scale to the audio amplitude. And if you see, it's always at 100, but every time you reach a beat, let's see if I can find one here. Oh, I found one there. There's 105. That's over 57 in the scale thing. It's gonna go up and it's gonna scale it up, so it's pretty much gonna be synced. Just we'll pre-render it a bit here. Now, if that was hard to notice, actually I'm gonna turn the 57 down to you know, 51, just so we get some of the littler beats, because this is a fast-paced song. And we're gonna change it to 110. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna make it more noticeable for you guys. Okay, so you see that we have it synced to the scale. So next we're just gonna go through some effects. Okay, so I did a bit of a rotation effect. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go with something else. Okay, so let's just do the particle effect. So when I get, like, you know, 30 minutes, I will do a long tutorial on something like this, but for now we're gonna go with just a basic particle effect. So just create a new composition, name it whatever you want. Go to layer new solid. Okay. Shoot. Get it to comp, whatever. Layer new solid. Make comp size. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, so next you're gonna want to go to simulation, CC particle world. For the grid and guide rules, we're gonna just turn these off. How do I turn these off? Okay, whatever. They're off. I did something right. Sweet. Okay, so next we're going to go to the particle. Just gonna go to shaded sphere. Or you can just do sphere, but I like shaded sphere because it's cooler. Birth rate, so 0.75, I mean 0.075. 0.075. I got these little particles where you make a white again, so we're doing pretty good here. We're gonna go further out, see how many particles are being. Okay, that's a good, decent heap of particles what we got there. We're gonna turn the velocity down, the gravity to -0.3. Let's see how. Oh, that shoots them up really fast. Okay, so -0.025. There you go. You know what? Actually, it'll work. So then we go to the producer, and we're going to go to the X radius, and it's just gonna spread them out across this line right here. Okay, so that's a little bit of a start. You know, this is all you know, preference. You can change the direction axis to whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but just for tutorial purposes, we're going to keep it short like this, and we're just going to duplicate this, rotate it 180 degrees, and change the particle emissions to 2, and let's just give it a bit of a blue tint. See how that looks. Yeah, I'm just freeballing here, so there we go. So now we have that. You're gonna want to take that composition, drag it into this comp right here. You know, why not just change it to additive? Okay, and actually also, we're just gonna put a little color correction on, real quick. So just don't mind me. Sing yourself a song. I'll be right back. And yeah, if I can click the thing. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got a little color correction going. And okay, so now we're back to the particles. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is go to Effect, wait for that stuff to load. Okay. And it's loaded. We're going to want to go to type in polar and find polar coordinates. And this is just a really simple way to do this. There's much better ways. Please, by all means, don't. Okay, what the hell? Yeah, you're gonna want to change it to rect to polar, and then, you know, make your little circle. Scale it up a bit.
I'm picturing bright signs, everything lit up in neon, taking me beyond someone like you, like I was rocking the stage with Leon.
Let's see what we have. So we've got a bit of a little particle thing. What you can do is you can turn the producer up to, you know, whatever, 7. You'll get better looking things. And here we go. So next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this audio amplitude, press U, and change this to 100. Actually, let's go with 200. 175. 230. Okay. So we have that done. We're just gonna alt click on this scale, and we're just gonna drop it on down to the slider, and it messed this one up a bit, and we're just gonna drop it down to this slider. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So this thing's gonna go to the sound as it is, and so yes. Right, so the next order of business and of sorts and stuff here is what we're going to want to do is duplicate the audio amplitude, press U, change this to more or less like 31, or don't copy my settings, look at yours too, and change this to 0, 100. Actually, you know what, you can go 0, 150. And then we're just going to press T on our composition for the opacity, alt click it, and just pick whip right here. So it's going to fade out, fade in based on the beat. And that's pretty much what I did in the edit, and you got the 2 cloud effect, really freaking easy version of it. You know what, if I get big enough one day, I'll do a long tutorial, sit down and do this. But the one more thing I want to show you before time runs up, and we're going to do this real quick, is how you can actually utilize this to flip your screen. So, we're going to take the audio amplitude again. Actually, we're just going to completely get a new one because I don't want to mess up here. So, keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes. Okay. What the hell? Screw that. That didn't work at all. So we're gonna duplicate right here. Press U on our keyboard. Pick with this one just to make sure nothing messes up to the one I don't want to use. And we're gonna take this value and we're gonna go to 31, and we're gonna have the expression 0. No. Yeah, 31, 32, 0, 180. And now, so this is just an example of what you can use this expression for. You can even use it for Twixtor or everything, advanced syncing. It's perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert the clip to a 3D layer, and then we're just gonna click on the rotation, find, you know, the axis that makes it go like that. I think it's the Y. Yes, it is the Y. I'll click on it, pick whip it. So if you have creativity, you can really get this effect to work for you. We've only got 5 seconds left, but yeah, it'll rotate the screen for you. Really sick. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Drop me a thumbs up if you got this far.